Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Sneak Peek. So I'm David.
And I'm Bryan. So on today's episode, we have a very special guest.
He's an OG customer.
OG and a friend.
Friend.
To me. So without further ado, let's bring our guest today. We have Dexter!
Genius
Joker. Say hi to the camera.
Hi guys, I'm Dexter.
Yeah. So Dexter is a friend of mine and also a customer of ours. Basically, he's actually a very avid photographer as well, and he has been involved in a lot of streetwear photography as well. So we will ask him more questions about that. Dexter, I know you lah. I mean, he was my ex neighbor. We grew up together, and then suddenly, recently, this guy also into sneakers. So
recently, it's low key.
Low key?
Yeah, it's a low key thing.
Okay, tell us about like your personal collection first. Like, when you started getting those sneakers, and what kind of sneakers do you like?
For me, I like to look into collabs, and collabs are what really drew me into sneakers. The first sneaker that got me hooked was the human-made NMDs, which he sold me one.
Human race.
Human race.
You say human made. Oh. Let's move on to your skill, your photography now. Okay, we'll show some pictures of his amazing photography. Maybe you want to tell us more about yourself as a photographer and how you actually evolved into like going into shooting, sneakers, streetwear, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so photography to me is I'm a hobbyist. I like bringing out things that maybe certain details that people don't really look at, and then
like what? Share with us the secrets.
Textures. A lot of people leave out textures of the shoes, and then also like small little details. Yeah, people don't take note of maybe the small little details, and probably that's why dunks are popular now, because of these small little collab and details.
Your journey as a hobbyist photographer, right? Do you start off by like taking humans first, or like nature, or what kind of thing? Like, where do you hone your skill?
I do mostly portraits. And then slowly I'm involved. I'm not saying evolving, but I'll also be interested in people who are interested in taking OTDs and curated looks. So I do really like curated looks, and that is something that I would like maybe the viewers here, someone can hit me up.
Yeah, hey, hit him up, please.
Hit me up.
Yeah, he's doing you a favor, so you have to be very unique. Let's move on to the second segment of the show today. We're gonna review a very special shoe. Now it is in this cardboard Nike Air Jordan 1 box.
Something you don't see every day.
Yeah, something you don't see every day. So without further ado, let's unbox.
So this is the recently released Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort PSG. So PSG it represents, if you watch soccer, it represents Paris Saint-Germain, which is one of the soccer football clubs. This is not a normal Jordan 1. It's actually the Jordan 1 Zoom.
I read.
Yes.
So here in the list that they come with the box, it says here that the collar is made of 2 free floating foam panels for a more relaxed fit. As Dexter can show the camera, this one. So it's a foam sponge. There are foam pods under the perforated lining in both the tongue and the collar for added comfort around the ankle. Okay. Okay. Inside, and the heel zoom back, top loaded into the foam drop in, which means I think there's more air. There's zoom backs inside, and then.
You know what you remind me of? You remind me of my lecturer.
Yeah,
reading off the slides.
Reading off the slides.
I mean, it comes up. Okay, so yeah, like David said, this is not your normal Air Jordan 1 high. So normally iterations of the Air Jordan 1 don't really do very well. Like the Air Jordan 1.5, you have the different kind of weird thingy that they change it up, GRs. But this one surprisingly is doing well, because obviously it's a collab. And the colors are unique as well. Okay, so Dexter, how about you talk a bit more about the textures of the shoe? You like textures, right?
Yeah, so seems like a suede kind of texture, so wouldn't recommend wearing out in the rain nowadays.
Now it's raining.
Yeah, nowadays raining. A lot of the details, actually, if you see, all these are 3M.
Oh yeah, the swoosh is 3M.
Yeah, the swoosh is 3M, and I think the back here, I'm not sure, which is the club's logo.
Yeah, I think what's interesting also is that, point to note, right, the textures of the toe box, the side panel as well as the heel cup is different. So you have different textures of like suede and nubuck. So that is an interesting touch to it.
I think one point to note is the reason why they chose this color. Just now I was discussing with Dexter. Is also because this is actually
Their
the new color, like new uniform.
Their
color.
new kit color.
Yeah. So they released their new uniform that they are gonna play in, and this is the colorway lah.
The sole itself is
So
different.
cute.
So you can see it's like purple and then
Thanos!
a black outline. The laces, right? They actually come two pair. It comes
Pre-lace, yeah.
pre-lace black, and then it comes with a purple and pink, which is part of the color scheme lah.
Yeah.
Usually they don't give that many laces
Yes, except Travis Scott, they give like so many.
and off whites.
Yeah, off-white, yeah. Popularity wise, I don't know leh, but then the resale on this shoe is actually quite high because number one, I think that it is a good location. You think so?
I think it stays true to the Jordan 1 look, and the colors aren't very very different or very far away from a usual colorway.
Yeah.
So I can see why
Looks
people
like a black toe.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like a black toe, you know.
So what will you guys rate the shoe?
I think I'm just gonna go with like a 7 or so. For me, it is nice, but it's something that I feel that it will throw me off not wearing because I just basically, collaboration with like an artist is fine lah, but collaboration with like a football team or like a sports club, I'm not really into the idea. So yeah, but the shoe is nice, so I'll give it a 7.
For me, it's a 7, but PSG has been well known for collaborating with a lot of streetwear.
Oh really?
Yeah.
There's an apparel line as well.
Yes, they have their own Jordan collabs. PSG has a very strong. They have a sense which other football clubs don't pick up. They do a lot of collabs with streetwear, making them very, very out there. For this, probably what threw me off was the swoosh.
I like it though.
It wasn't.
This is my favorite
It's
part,
not a
though.
stitch. It's not stitched up, It's like a deconstructed look.
Yeah, but for me, I will actually not give it as high lah. I will probably give it around give it a 5 lah. Cause
Wow.
I definitely would never wear this shoe. I would say it's a very unique and interesting concept with the materials that they choose to use and with the 3M swoosh and the ombre colors. But yeah, I'm not a fan of soccer. So
The laces they give.
It's not a soccer team only, they have other sports as well.
Yeah, okay. I'm not a fan of
Sports.
PSG.
You know, I'm fans of sports.
So yeah, it's like something I would never wear lah. So I'll give it a 5.
Okay, so we've reached the third segment of the show, and for today's topic of the day, we're going to discuss about what are some of the most popular shoes that are being couple worn now. Let's start off with like why we have this topic first. So Dexter here just got engaged to his ex. Married to his. Sorry. Hey, don't kill me. Don't kill me. To his then ex-girlfriend, now his wife.
Current wife.
They came in the store and they already decided what sneakers they wanted to get married in. So he bought from us lah. Black in his size and a white for her. So back then the prices were very reasonable. I told him say please faster buy. The US sex attachment will show the price now, but he saw this coming like a year ago and he managed to split a good price lah.
Probably one and a half, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah. So the topic of the day is actually talk about like what are the shoes that are coupled up. So I think all of us have girlfriends, except you have a wife now.
I have a wife.
Yeah, and I think like most couples, right, the female in the relationship normally get very influenced by their partners into knowing sneakers and stuff. Like, is it the same for you and for you?
For me, my wife don't really like sneakers. Yeah, but
She got. What do you mean?
I mean the sneakers that usually she buys or I usually have a major influence.
Talking about this couple wear, you guys have very nice dunks when you got married in. Like, what other
combinations we
combinations do you have?
Yeah, so like we have the Halo Eves. Another one would be the 97s. I have the Sean Witherspoons, and she has a pink guava eyes. Which is actually, I think nowadays it was very rare.
Today, let's talk about like what are the most common sneakers do you see like couples wear.
For me and my girlfriend are matching sneakers lah. But from what I see,
Because
out in the-
she really doesn't. She's not
yeah,
into it yet. lah.
my girlfriend is not a sneakerhead lah. So yeah. So
Not yet.
You have to show her more pics.
my girlfriend's favorite two brands is Ruby Shoes and Bata. Actually, kill me. Converse. Okay, at least Converse. Converse.
Converse.
Yeah. So from what I see out in the streets, I think a lot of people like wearing Jordans, couple wear Jordans.
Yeah.
And like what we have here, a lot of girls now like rocking mids, while the guys are rocking highs lah. So maybe they will get something like a similar
least
colorway,
they'll
like
be
mid Chicago.
Yeah.
So the girl will be rocking a mid Chicago, the guy will rocking a high Chicago. So I think shoes that maybe are similar in silhouette but maybe different color, I think some people also go for it.
But I think I also see a lot of because there are GS sizes of some models, right? For example,
the black dunks,
you talk about the dunks and you talk about the Chicago. So it's like very easy because sometimes smaller sizes in certain shoes are relatively harder to find for the females. So like what they said, they switch it up, different models, different silhouette colors. But for those that has GS, it actually is like perfect because like for this, I see couples around the GS Chicago black toe and men Chicago black toe. And okay lah, me my girlfriend, she also got influenced by me lah. So,
Yes, it's correct.
Yeah, I bought her shoes and then
Vanessa buy the
and then now we also have like matching shoes lah, and she actually really likes them so we have the black dunks. It's
super popular now.
super popular, and I think that really is them. You cannot go wrong. A lot of Yeezys as well. Yeezys are easy to pair as well. But I think like the black dunks and the Chicago mids are one of the more commonly sought after, because I think also sometimes like if you're like a couple and the female is not really into sneakers, not so xiao like his wife, they won't really pay like $700 for like a shoe, but then they won't mind paying like $300 for something that's more affordable. So I think that affordability is also is so key lah for like a sneakerhead couple.
CDG Converse.
Oh, yeah.
Before all of this came
Before
out.
this came out, yeah.
That was the OG couple
That's the
shoe.
OG couple
I've
shoe.
seen so many couples wearing
Converse with the little hearts.
So I think it's moving forward as sneaker culture grows, right? There'll be more and more couples looking to actually match with their.
I think Nike is pushing out a lot of GS sizes as well,
which is good lah.
which is good because more couple shoes.
Yeah, I think we've come to the end of another episode. Let us know in the comments, what shoes do you and your significant other have?
So I recently had a work with Hypebeast, and then they had a collaboration with another sneaker reselling app.
Yeah.
Oxstreet.
Oxstreet.
Yeah, so I did some of my works there, and then
We will just show the
please
photos here.
enjoy.
Please enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see you next week. Another episode. Okay, that's bye.
Bye.